WhatsApp went down last night and my friends resorted to sending me emails like some freaking World War II era letter. Greetings, comrade bestie. If the sun shines on us again please. WhatsApp is gone. I drew you a meme on MS Paint. Dear Australians, Canada has less people than California alone. And we're the second biggest country in the world. Gay rights are fully legal. Abortion is legal. No racism or discrimination of any kind is allowed. Free healthcare. And we have moose. Come live here. We have lots of space. Sincerely, Canadians. Can Americans come too? No. LOL. Here's a fun one. If you had been born in the medieval era and without access to modern medicine, how long would you have lived? If I managed to survive being born, unlikely, I would have died at age 22 from appendicitis. HBU. The number of you absolutely convinced you would have been convicted of witchcraft and burned at the stake seems statistically unlikely. I literally don't talk to anyone unless they talk to me first. NPC energy. Recently I was in a public place, chatting quietly with my friends, and this unattended child came out of nowhere and asked me to clarify one of the things I'd said. So I explained myself to this kid, and as soon as he got an answer he turned around without saying anything, and continued on his way. It really felt like he just walked up to me and pressed A. Oh boy, Bethesda has a new announcement. I bet it'll be a whole new video game we've never seen before. And not a re-release of a decade-old game that's already been released many times. By Talos, this can't be happening. For some reason we're scared of looking into the abyss of the ocean when it's only a few miles deep, but we are completely fine looking into the nearly infinite abyss of space. In fact, most of us find it calming. Gravity doesn't drag me upwards into the unforgiving maw of the cosmos. Not yet. Men's section. More like where the hot women shop. Women's section. More like where the hot men shop. Soup section. More like where's the clothes. If I was born a few years earlier I would be a YouTube engineer making crap that violates the Geneva Convention in my garage, and if I was born a few years later I'd be posting thirst traps on TikTok, but instead I'm trapped here with y'all. You're so strong, thanks, I literally have no other freaking choice. Who's forcing you to work out? I've just realized I misunderstood this post. Amazon says its facial recognition can now identify fear. Last thing the device sees before I hammer it to death. Liking The Office is not a personality trait, but saying liking The Office is not a personality trait is also not a personality trait. What is a personality trait? Eating sponges. The Fahrenheit defenders have logged on. My defense of Fahrenheit is that 69 degrees is ideal weather in Fahrenheit but dead people weather in Celsius. Great news everyone, I have decided to endorse Fahrenheit. Babe, wake up, new Zodiac killer just dropped. Zodiac killer identified as Gary Francis Post. Investigators say 2021 is a gift. Frickers took my cabbages. Can't have crap in Ba Sing Se. Do you ever get tired of being aggressive? Do you ever just want to be a puffle from Club Penguin? I'm not always aggressive. I'm actually very nice 100% of the time. I kinda have a crush on you. Is that allowed? I will wring your neck like a wet towel. Just saw a period typical homophobia tag on a fixette in the early 2000s and like, you aren't wrong, but Jesus, things changed fast. How? The early 2000s were so homophobic, if you wore jeans that fit they started calling you Metro Shrek. Scientists in the 50s were like, I need to torture a monkey immediately. Oh cool, we are closer to the year 2050 than 1990. Nifty beans. I'm sorry, but what? Has been for almost a year now. Bones Malone and the Spooky Boys. Rattle M. Boys, the unsettling rattling noises of 3 skeletons. For April Fools we are deleting this entire site, say honor you, we are book raps. In the hall of Ween store, and I heard my mom say red suspicious spaceman, and I lost my entire mind. Nothing like stepping outside while the seasons are changing and suddenly feeling a change in the weather that knocks you back in time by several years. Sorry professor, I'm going to have to miss class today because when I walked outside in the morning it was cold and sunny in a very specific way and suddenly I was struck with a nostalgia 4 years past so vivid and potent that I had to sit down. I'm on estrogen and Zoloft. I jerk off like every day but I can't come like ever. And also my nuts are fat as hell. I stopped going to therapy. Girl boss behavior. Just woke up, formed the anesthesia and the doctors put America beads in my balls as a prank. They didn't even fix my appendix. No gratitude at all. Yo, dude, check this out though. Zip. Shika 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 shika. Scientists create pill that makes asses, boobs, and penises 50% larger. Grimes leaves Elon, Woody Allen and Harvey Weinstein assassinated by their vengeful victims. You find the love of your life. Mark Zuckerberg goes into persistent vegetative state after autoerotic asphyxiation incident. Tupac returns from secret island where he's been hiding. Jeff Bezos loses entire fortune betting against Dogecoin. Twitter servers destroyed by asteroid. Tumblr search feature still doesn't work. All other social media sites collapsing while Tumblr persists. Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. Did you guys see yesterday that a whistleblower came forward and said that Facebook knows how to remove the conspiracy theories and Nazis but chooses not to because of the ad revenue those kinds of things bring in, and actively turned off the bare minimum safeguards they had when Biden won the election? And now today, immediately following this whistleblower's report, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and all the sites owned by Facebook are mysteriously down and have been down for over 2 hours now. Yo mama so frick it. Yo mama so frick it. Shut up about Spamton being a Tumblr Shrek seaman. The only people I've seen be horny over him have been on TikTok. I see a Spamton post on TikTok and I wait to be delighted by silly antics only to be put face to face with some of the most unashamed horniest of my life. Meanwhile people on here are like, I want to put him in a stroller and take him to an aquarium. I want to throw him around like a mod rag doll. I want to give him a giant lollipop. I want to throw him down a flight of stairs. Spamton is a Tumblr sillyman and a TikTok Shrek seaman. I love you. The Zodiac killer has finally been identified. Me. How many words have I written? Is it a million? Is it 2 million? Word counter. 409 words. Me. Lies. Me. Blushes IRL while flirting with a character in a game. Finds out the Zodiac killer has been identified through that freaking Deschiel meme. Me trying to have one normal day on Tumblr. Frick, I forgot to look at the rubric for my gender presentation. Oh frick, my gender assignment. My Shrekshel orientation got rescheduled for tomorrow. Do you think Strange Supreme ever shakes the orb with Killmonger and Zola like a kid with a snow globe just to watch him bounce? If this season of BuzzFeed Unsolved, Supernatural has 6 episodes, it is going to end on November 19th, 2021, a year after the last season of the CW Supernatural ended. Well, I have never been so terrified of a month in my life. Museum of Fire. Use next exit. Oh crap, they aren't freaking around. Cat and mouse are sworn enemies, but what if I gave them a mutual enemy? Who? The regenerator from Resident Evil 4. Apocalypse. Guy, how did we lose 100 years worth of batteries? Me, struggling to hide like a ton of Tamagotchis. It was the zombies. I just had a horrible flashback to the pre-Spotify days when I used to download all my music with YouTube to MP3 converters and manually organize them into iTunes albums with album art I found on Google Images. When I like your posts, I'm actually crawling all over it like a little bug. My wife said I should do lunges to stay in shape. That will be a big step forward. I finally decided to sell my vacuum cleaner. All it was doing was gathering dust. Europeans be like, big meter. For Halloween I'm changing my name to Skull Skeleton Ribcage. I like them thicker F. But Sir Newton, we can't write that. Then write this. The greater the mass, the greater the force of attraction. You can only pick one, choose wisely. A cat girlfriend. She loves you. Mayonnaise. On an escalator. I'm so sick of it. I'm sick of pretending I don't wanna clone myself and then make love to my hot Shrexy body. Say something normal or draw 25. Lil Nas X. Babe, my parents aren't home. Then go outside and find them. Enough things have happened. No more things for a while. Thank you. Things are going to be difficult, but you are going to be difficulter. That's the spirit. Be a problem to your problems. Mark your territory. Passage of time stop, like literally stop. Being able to teleport must suck ass when you have ADHD. Why the frick am I in Nevada? Teleports home. Immediately remembers why they were going to Nevada. Frick me. How do you ask what a glass of water is doing? A glass of water is an inanimate object and is incapable of having a thought process or understanding English. What are you doing? Time to bathe with the souls of the innocent. In this tub, it's either bathe or be bathed. This guy I know throws this wild crazy party at the end of every school year and he invites literally everyone in our grade, and this year I'm gonna call the cops ahead of time to shut it down because I once let him borrow a pencil and he never gave it back. That's a lot of anger over just one pencil. It was a mechanical pencil. You may proceed. Dystopian novels be like there's no music but our national anthem and this forbidden rebel song, as if all of Earth really let go of a BA music. Consider, the forbidden rebel songs are all from a BA. Mama Ma cocks shotgun as I prepare to overthrow the oppressive regime. Here I go again. When you love a series, but hate the ending, after all we've been through. Casts a gay little spell that curses your entire bloodline. Dude, WTF, you cursed my dog. My dude, why are you related to your dog by blood? We made a blood pact to be best friends for life. Oh crap, that's cute. Casts a gay little spell that uncurses this dude's dog. As a serial killer my name would be The Suspense, so my victims would be like, oh no, the suspense is killing me, and we would both laugh right before I kill them. Sorry, we can't CBT our way out of the fact that the Earth is becoming observably less habitable with each passing year. Posts you have to reread because your brain said cock and ball torture instead of cognitive behavioral therapy. TBF, we can't cock and ball torture our way out of climate crisis either. This German kindergarten, every building built mainly for children, should be freaking weird like this. I can't even imagine how much happier my memories of early childhood would be if I could look back on having gone to kindergarten in a big ol' cat. To cool to do drugs, cool to do drugs, do drugs, drugs, recalled pencils from a 90s anti-drug campaign. Time to make a post on Tumblr. Surely no one will interpret it to be as offensive and bad intentioned as possible. Anonymous asked you, not wanting anyone to disagree with your posts is. By Talus, this can't be happening. You are invited to my pool party. Venue, Chernobyl nuclear reactor cooling pond. RSVP a recipe. Turns out I simply cannot handle things or situations. What movie do y'all know front to back? Like it doesn't even have to necessarily be good. It's just something you've seen so many times that the dialogue is printed into the very core of your being. I don't want to be a contributing member of society. I just want to consume media and hold someone's hand. It's so rude when someone doesn't feel you yearning deeply for them. Bestie, how much more brainwaves do I have to fire at you? I'm a clove of garlic and God is crushing me under a knife, so I add flavor to the soup.
Howdy folks, I hope that you all enjoyed episode 335 of Top Tumblr Memes. If you did, feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And if you're able to go the extra mile in supporting myself, supporting the channel, feel free to click the join button next to the subscribe button and become a channel member. I would really appreciate that. Thank you all for all the comments and likes and everything that I've been getting on the videos. I greatly appreciate it. Like I say, the more interaction I can get on the channel, the more the channel grows, increase the community. Makes me very happy when I see the subscriber count going up and knowing that our community is increasing. So continue all the interaction, no matter what it may be. I really appreciate it. Again, keep an eye out for theme videos. I am working on those for you all. And I usually put them out around 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. Eastern time. So fairly close to the 6:30 that I put the top Tumblr memes out at. I guess that's all I have to say. Also, I am taking your requests and I am putting spooky music in the videos. I'm sure that you've noticed. That was something that someone in the Discord requested. If you aren't part of the Discord and want to join, there's a link in the description. Now, in terms of question of the day, I want to know what was the worst vacation experience you've ever had? I'm looking forward to reading those in the comments. I hope that you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is for you, and I'll see you all tomorrow with episode 336 of Top Tumblr Memes. Peace out, guys.